This video is about verbs, to review action verbs with kids, and to teach kids state of being verbs. Action verbs show action, as in the highlighted verbs in each sentence. Takes, exercises, hit, handed, and bakes. State of being verbs show a condition, being, or thought, as in the highlighted verbs feel, likes, is, owns, and believes. First, we will begin by reviewing action verbs with kids. Action verbs describe the action of the subject in each sentence. Let's look at the first sentence. She takes great pictures. The action verb takes describes what the subject she is doing. She takes great pictures. The next one, he exercises each morning. The action is exercises, and who is doing it? The subject, he. Next, Carl hit a home run. Gina handed Trina pencils, and Mom bakes cookies. This is a good template to share with kids, how the verb shows the action and shows the subject who does the action. This video teaches the sense, emotion, being, possession, and thought state of being words. This is a template created to provide kids with a greater understanding of the two types of verbs. The action verbs have been shown previously in sentences, so now we will focus on the states of being verbs: feel, likes, is, owns, and believes. Each of the state of being verbs will be introduced separately. Starting with sense state of being verbs. In each sentence, feel, they feel happy. Looks, Mom looks ready. Hears, Tommy hears the alarm. Sees, she sees a bird. Smell, Sydney always smells nice. Touch, we gently touch the sheep. And taste, these taste delicious. This is a first practice page where kids need to place a check mark in the box next to a verb that shows a sense state of being and not an action. Begin by modeling for kids how to determine the sentence that shows a sense state of being. The verb looks shows an outward appearance, and the verb plays shows action of a sport. This is the correct answer modeled. Now have kids continue to complete the rest of the practice page. When they have completed their practice pages, show them this completed page and review the correct answers with them. When kids are ready, begin introducing emotion state of being verbs. And our examples are likes. Mom likes pizza. Love, I love my horse. Admire, we admire our daughter. Dislike, they dislike flat tires. Needs, Sam needs a walk. Wish, they wish for good lunches. Appreciate, she appreciates her cat. As previously completed, follow the same routine for this practice page. Kids need to place a check mark in the box next to each sentence with a verb that shows an emotion, state of being, and not a verb that shows action. Again, model for kids how to determine the sentence that shows an emotion, state of being. The verb sing shows an action, and the verb appreciates shows an emotion. This is the correct answer modeled. Now have kids complete the rest of the practice page. Review the correct answers with kids when they are done with their own practice pages. When kids are ready, introduce them to the to be state of being verbs. And let's start with the first one in the center. Is Billy is helpful. I am a gymnast. We are best friends. It was her birthday. They were fast. Tom will be home at 5 o'clock. And he has been asleep. Now have kids place a check mark in the box next to each sentence that shows a to be state of being. Model how to determine the sentence that shows a to be state of being. This is the correct answer modeled. Now have kids complete the rest of the practice page. When kids have completed their practice page, bring out this correct practice page and go over all the answers with them. Now we introduce possessive state of being verbs. So let's begin with owns. Shelley owns many hats. Then we have. I have goldfish. Next, have possession. We have possession of rare coins. Then we go to holds. Becky holds her hamster. Then he has a dog. Belongs, the truck belongs to Sally. And I keep all my awards. Now have kids put a check in the box by each sentence that has a verb that shows a possessive state of being. Use this template with kids to model how to determine the sentence that shows a possessive state of being. The first one is the sentence that was modeled by you using the template. Now have the kids finish all the rest of the sentences. When kids are finished with their practice page, then review this completed page with the correct answers. We are now ready to introduce the last verb of this video, thought state of being. Let's begin with believes. He believes his friend. Know, I know the answer. Forgot, Bella forgot her backpack. Imagines, Becky imagines a perfect math test. Agree, the twins finally agree. Think, I think the teachers are great. Remembers, Tina remembers the beach. In our last practice page, we want to have kids put a check mark in the box next to the sentence that shows a thought state of being. Use this template to model how to determine the sentence that shows a thought state of being. Have kids begin with the sentence that you modeled and complete the rest of the sentences. When kids are finished with their practice page, show the practice page with all the correct answers and review it with them. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have found it helpful, please subscribe. For those who already have subscribed, thank you. And as always, I will leave a link in the description section for the templates and presentation to download.